Hello, and today we're going to be going over our tropical weather outlook, but before I do that, let's go over our main headlines. First snowstorm for the Northwest, a cold front to bring storms, then fall-like weather to the Midwest and Northeast, and tropical weather getting very active, possibly an active October as well. A few tropical systems to talk about today. We have in our tropical weather update, October to have some strong Gulf storms as a active month this year. So here is the National Hurricane Center homepage. We have Tropical Storm Peter and Tropical Depression 17. We have a disturbance that has a 20% chance of formation in the next 5 days. This is expected to come off of the coast of Africa. And here is the outlook for that. A tropical wave is forecast to emerge off of the west coast of Africa later today or tonight. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development thereafter as the storm moves gradually westward at about 10 miles per hour over the eastern tropical Atlantic. And then we have key messages for Tropical Storm Peter. So basically, we may be seeing some of the Caribbean, like Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and northern Leeward Islands, could get affected with some isolated flooding. Then here's the cone for Peter, and it is expected to be well north of the island chain in the Caribbean. It has a very small wind field right now, but that is expected to change a little bit in this weekend to a tropical depression at 8 a.m. Thursday. And possibly it could make it to Bermuda. Here are the probability for for tropical storm force winds. As you can see, it really drops as you go on. And then here is Tropical Depression 17. 2 p.m. Sunday is the update that I'm showing you. Next update or so is expected to become a tropical storm, then weaken to a tropical depression on Thursday night as well. Tropical storm force winds don't really start until it's a little bit more forward, up to a 40 to 50% chance of that happening. Now, Tropical Storm Peter, here are the stats on it: 40 knots, 1,008 millibar storm. And now here are the spaghetti models. It's expected to head west-northwestward, and then it's expected to shift northward due to a trough, which, by the way, that trough could be dissipating at some point soon in the future. Here is the intensity guidance. It's expected to become a tropical storm for a little while. Here is the satellite, and as you can see, it's really disorganized. And you can see an area of circulation in the center there, but all of that convection is well northeastward of the system. So this is a very disorganized system. Now here is a little, I have my low pressure system icon there. It's a tropical storm, 1 out of 10 on the risk with my analysis. Tropical Depression 17, a 30 knot system, 1,007 millibars, and it has some convection in it. But it's also pretty disorganized, certainly. Now we are going to be going over to Tropical Depression 17 visible satellite. And it's currently a tropical depression, low pressure system, 0 out of 5 risk. It's a little bit more organized, but it's still not very organized either than Peter. Now, there is currently a mission going into Peter. They're currently, as of making this video, they're in the storm. They are detecting some stronger wind speeds than the original update, but they are still it's still a very weak system. Gradual intensification is possible, unlikely to become a Category 1, but possible. And then here's the recon observations chart. And in just a second, we're going to be looking at the sea surface temperatures. The sea surface temperatures at the moment are relatively warm for both systems, especially Peter. Both of these are expected to curve northward due to the trough. If the trough dissipates, then we could have some concerning storms for the U.S. in October, which is expected. Now here is it is the anomalies based on your average. Below average in a portion of the Atlantic, but most of it is above average. And then 7-day change, a lot of the Atlantic has been cooling, but there's been some patchy areas where it's been warming as well. And then versus the mean, we are generally above average. We have warm sea surface temperatures in the Gulf generally, not compared to average, but that is one reason why it's concerning this October. And then the first list, we have 5 storms remaining in the first list. I do expect that we will make it to the second list, which will be the 3rd time that has happened in history. Greek name storms are now retired due to the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. 26 storms remaining until the end of the second list, which obviously is not going to happen. Bye-bye. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. And why not throw a comment down below?